Welcome back to the Nerd Lair. Got a couple videos coming out of pickups that I had, or maybe I think I'm just going to do it all in one video. We'll see how much the time goes here, but I really wanted to show this fat stack of Marvel cards that I picked up at a store that I've talked about a few times on the channel, Mojo's. Mojo's Electronics is an amazing company. If you're ever in the greater Northeast Wisconsin area, look them up. They have lots of locations. They have one in Anago, one in Shawano, one in Green Bay, and one in Appleton. I'm not entirely sure the Appleton one's there yet anymore. I'm not sure, but super cool store. Great people that work there. You got to check them out. But anyways, I picked up all these Marvel cards for 20 bucks total. So I'll go through those right now. We got here a Cyclops from Apocalypse, Nightcrawler, Black Widow, little Capitan. I like that one. It's super cool. I like the shine on these. The metals are just amazing. Thor, Vision. Whoever designed these was in their bag in the 90s. Silver Surfer, the Scarlet Witch. Just finished Marvel Zombies. I'll have a review coming out for that. Thanos, which I really like that one. Galactus just was in the movie this summer. We got a Daredevil. Pretty sweet. Iron Man. Hawkeye. I love Bishop, and it's a really cool card there. Magneto. Mr. Sinister, one of my favorite X-Men villains. Mystique. Nightcrawler. Phoenix. Professor X. Rogue. Storm. Wolverine. Beast. That's such a cool Beast one, I think. Insanely cool. Punisher. Jean Grey, Jubilee, Iceman, Longshot. I think that's Mojo in the background there. Pretty positive. Super cool. Scorpion. One of my favorite cards I got is a Scarlet Spider. Love Scarlet Spider. Rhino, Doc Ock, Invisible Woman, Human Torch. I think I have the whole Fantastic Four. Hulk. I like this with the checklist, but such a cool card there. Gambit, Mon Ami, Beast, Cable, Apocalypse, Archangel. I like that one a lot too. Scorpion. Spidey. I like the Spider-Man one a lot. Namor. MODOK, Sabretooth, Deathlock. I like him a lot. Juggernaut, Gambit, Doom 2099. I like that from Fortnite. Wolverine. I think that's just such a creepy, cool Wolverine. Storm, Silver Surfer, Galactus, stretching out Mr. Fantastic. We got Iron Man, Mr. Fantastic, The Thing, Mephisto, Cable again. And then these aren't metal cards. These are just, what were these called? Marvel, boy, I can't remember. Marvel Masterpieces. So these had some really cool art, and I just had to pick them up for 20 cents a piece. Just really cool as a Marvel fan. Beast, Apocalypse, Black Bolt, Bishop, Black Widow, Black Panther, Cable, Capitan. Really cool picture there. Really cool Carnage too. Colossus. Love that one. Cyclops, one of my favorite heroes. Daredevil. Deadpool. Doom 2099. Galactus. Gambit, Ghost Rider, Green Goblin, really creepy one, Hawkeye, Hulk, Iron Man, little Juggernaut, Kingpin, Magneto, Mr. Fantastic, Nightcrawler, Silver Surfer, Spider-Man, Spider-Man 2099, Storm, Thanos, The Thing, sweet Thor, War Machine, and Wolverine. So, phenomenal cards. Absolutely love them. And it was a really cool pickup for that low of a price. So I really enjoyed that. If you could bear with me, I am going to grab some packages while I'm talking. So I also had a few more pickups this weekend that I have been excited. It was last Friday that I've been excited to talk about. So the first one we got was a super discount. I'm not one to buy Bitty Pops, but this whole Bitty Pop thing I think was like $11, $12, which a set of 4 is usually $15. So really excited we're going to put this in our son's room. We're probably going to get him the Death Star that goes with this and hang it up in his room. It's kind of like a half Toy Story, half Star Wars guy for his own bedroom now that he's transitioning out of a nursery. So we really like those for that. They're just really, the Bitties are cool. They're just not cooler than real Pops for me. And then speaking of real Pops, we got a couple for my son in his room. And I just being a Toy Story fan, these are neat. So Andy playing with Buzz and Woody. So I really like that for him. You know, I'm hoping he likes Toy Story. I sure do. So not that he has to, but Al, everything's a buck. I absolutely love this pop for him, and he'll really enjoy that. And then I mentioned Marvel Zombies. This is my favorite character from Marvel Zombies, which is Blade Knight. I really enjoyed this series, and if you haven't had a chance to see it, I hope you can. I thought it was very well done. So give that a go, but Blade Knight is a very cool character. And on top of that, my wife and I, we found a couple Villainous games. So the first one we got here was the Treacherous Tides Villainous. I don't know if I'm going to get this in the shot, but this one comes with Tamatoa and Davy Jones. And then we got another Villainous here. We got the Cold Tactics Star Wars Villainous. And this one comes with Grand Admiral Thrawn and Count Dooku. So pretty neat to find those two out in the wild, which I'm sure they'll be out in droves, but we didn't have those. And then the last thing I picked up was the sequel to The Last Ronin. And I really liked The Last Ronin. I'm going to have to reread it now to remember, but really excited to dive into this. The Revolution, the sequel to Last Ronin 1. So very, very neat. That was my pickups for the last few days. Tell me what you like down below. Did you like those Marvel cards? Is that something you would pick up? And as always, may the good Lord bless you and have a good one.